Hello, welcome to a new thing I'm doing called Let's Rant About Things. Um, to be perfectly honest, this is just kind of me mucking about in a game. Not really taking anything seriously. Not really recording the gameplay for any specific reason, other than the ability to. Oh, creation guide. Okay. This is more for just me recording something so that you're not looking at a static picture or a webcam version of me, because that's just boring. Webcam me is kind of blah. But you hear my voice and you get to see something entertaining. Oh, cool. So that's what this is all about. So let's get on to the reason I actually pulled this up and am doing anything right now at all about this. Let's rant about survival games. Namely, the lack of survival games that I'm kind of interested in and looking for. There are a lot of good titles out there. Do not get me wrong. Oh, music. Hold on. Show. Okay, done. There are a lot of good titles out there. Like I said, don't get me wrong. There is the survival genre. There's a lot of different styles. For example, one good one, very good one, and if you've never heard of it and you like the survival genre, I suggest checking it out. It's Unreal World. Unreal World, set in Finland, is kind of like the start of the Dark Ages, kind of like somewhere between like proto Stone Age into entering the Iron Age kind of thing. Oh, and the sounds are way too loud. So, that's the Unreal World, and that's good. I like that. It's got its place. Stranded 2. Those are good ones. Like I said, don't get me wrong. There are good survival games out there, and there are a few wilderness survival games out there that are okay, but I'm an outdoorsman. I'm just gonna come out and say it. I'm an outdoorsman. And by outdoorsman, I'm very much an outdoorsman. I used to teach wilderness survival for the Boy Scouts. Primitive skills I've made a study of. But at the same time, I'm also a gamer. So I enjoy computer gaming. I enjoy console gaming I enjoy console gaming to an extent. And I have always wanted to combine both of my interests into one. And that's in lies a problem, because there's not really any one game that I've found that really satisfies what I'm looking for. What I'm looking for is a wilderness survival game, but set in, the closest one I've ever found, and this is going to be highlighting another game that I kind of wanted to bring attention to. I kind of forgot earlier. Derp. The closest one I've ever found is Last Winter, which I don't know what the deal is with that. It's kind of been idling since 2010 when they were trying to update things, and he's been kind of working on other things, which is cool. But Last Winter survival game. It's set in the French territory, or Canada, in the colonial period. And I like that. But what I want to do I want to see a game that is a 3D wilderness survival / hunting game set in the colonial period where you take the part of a long hunter or something, or you can take whatever the heck kind of character you want and basically play it the way you want. I want to see more games like that. Or, a post-apocalyptic style survival game, but focusing instead of like on a whole bunch of modern weaponry, on things you can craft yourself and making modern weaponry, because let's face it, in a post-apocalyptic world, you really think you're going to be able to find a whole bunch of ammunition for your guns, like modern guns? Let's look at it. Go to your local Walmart or Gander Mountain or wherever you want to go. Gander Mountain's probably not the best example because they've got a lot of everything. But let's go to your local Walmart, let's say. Now try and find ammunition for your gun, if you have one. If you don't have one, just look at the selection of ammunition. You'll notice that there really ain't much of anything. That's because demand is much higher than supply right now. They just cannot supply enough ammunition to satisfy the demand. That might very easily be a real problem for anyone that does, let's say, post-apocalyptic, something crazy's happened, you're stuck out, there's nuclear war, or better yet, something happens and society collapses, you don't have ammunition anymore. You got these modern guns, but you can't supply them. Well, what's a very good alternative? Lead and black powder. Like every post-apocalyptic survival game I've ever seen, they do not focus on creating your own powder or finding lead so that you can make your own shot. They just don't do it. And that's a drawback because that... Anyways, so what I'm trying to get at here is survival games. It's a genre that could be very good. Unfortunately, it's very under-implemented, and this is going to be kind of a short video of just me ranting and running around doing nothing. Because I wanted to get that message out there. I mean, let's face it. I like both wilderness survival and being out in the woods, and I like gaming, and I want to combine the two, but there's not one good title that does it. So any of you out there that are indie gamers or indie game developers or anything like that, if you want, and I'll even be happy to discuss this with you or talk to you, or I want to kind of help develop a game myself. I just don't have the technical skill right now to do it. I want to make this a reality. So hit me up. Message me. My YouTube is Scottish Brewer. I've got a couple other ones, but scottishbrewer@gmail.com. Or just message me on YouTube. All right, but yeah, so that's what my message is for today. And with that, keep it real, have fun. This is Gray, signing out.